y'all, welcome to Simply Jan Homestead. I'm not happy with some of my crops, so I'm going to plant some more. I see I have a little bit of cilantro coming up, but I need way more. I need way more so I can preserve it. Okay,
So I've made my line in the dirt, and I put some just regular cilantro seeds in, and I'm putting 3 in each hole. And I'm putting them pretty close together. So these are called Santo cilantro by Haas Tools. And we're going to see if those will grow. I'm cutting it close on my growing season, y'all. We're going to cover that up and see what we can get. It says to put them 1/4 inch, which is not very deep. So we got them 1/4 inch. And we'll see how those seed that I had a lot of success with was Hercules carrots. So we're going to get those in the ground. That was a hole I made that nothing grew in. So we're going to put some more over here. And basically I'm just dropping them on top of the soil and putting a little bit of dirt on top. Oh, got another hole over here. We're going to do the same thing. Because we love carrots, y'all. Don't you love carrots? Who doesn't love carrots? All right, I've got soil, fresh soil in this stump garden. And we're going to put some cabbage in here. So I'm figuring that I can fit 4 cabbage in here. I put the seed in, putting about 3 seeds in each hole. And we'll see how that does. I'm going to have to water this in. And we'll be good to go, and we'll see how that does. Hey, if at first you don't succeed, keep trying. Keep planting. That's how I got all the ground cherries I have. I just kept putting seeds in the ground. And now I have so many ground cherries, I don't know what to do with them. I was out in the garden cleaning up the pumpkin patch, and I saw something awesome. Check that bad boy out. Holy cow. These were sent to us from Dee at Naturally NC. She's been sending them around the country, trying to preserve the Georgia red sweet potato. I think we have a good start. Back to harvest. We have some turnips coming up, folks. Woohoo! I broke this one, but it's huge. Here's our sweet potatoes and some white potatoes. That's the biggest white potato we got, but look at it. But here we go. I'll show you. And then the monster. That's the monster. It's huge. And we got a surprise honeydew that was hidden in the garden. And when I was at Pryor, Mary's Ranch and Wild Cookin gave us peanuts. Hey, there's not a lot. But you know what? We grew them, and now we know we can grow them. And I'm harvesting these pumpkins right here. And we harvested these. I gotta put the one away that I broke up. But let's, it's a little windy out. So we dug up the experimental eucalyptus garden. And we grew melons, cantaloupe, honeydew melons, watermelons, honeydews, and sugar pumpkins in here, and peanuts,
sweet potatoes and white potatoes. And this garden did not disappoint us at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it rest, and then we will get some wood chips that have aged from the chicken coop and cover up. We'll level all this out again. We'll cover it up, all the wood up, and then get compost from our compost pile and put it on top of there, cover it with the tarp. I might let some chickens play in it for a while. Then we're gonna cover it up with the tarp for the winter time. And we finally get to mow this down. So I think next year what we're going to do is we're gonna expand this garden, and we're gonna bring this same amount over here. So we have twice the growing space. This was totally an experiment for us this year, and it worked out beautifully. I did not until a couple weeks ago have any squash bugs, any caterpillars. Well, there was a couple caterpillars getting in it, but I sprayed them with some organic spray. But we still have pretty much zero bugs that went in there. And we have one more pumpkin down here. I'm gonna let that one try to grow a little bit. I don't know if it will. Our frost is coming up, our first frost. And it is time to let this garden rest. We are so happy with the results of what we were able to grow. For us, in the potatoes, they were more about preserving it and keeping the heritage of the Georgia red potato going. And I have some wonderful slips I can keep that alive with for next year. So just wanted to give you that quick update. So happy with this year's gardening. We feel like we have been blessed beyond measure. And of course, at the end of the year, my collard greens are coming up like crazy, and I totally have to harvest my rosemary, my basil, oregano, and I just had a total brain malfunction, but my other herb. So, all right, y'all, you be blessed and love well. Bye now. Parsley, that's what I couldn't remember, parsley.